In today's video, I'm going to show you how to extract 50 bank statements PDFs to CSV. One thing we want to highlight really quick is that we have a dark and light version of the application of the UI. So let's go ahead and get started. Like we mentioned, these are going to be specifically bank statements, but again, there could be any of these different file types. So we're going to go ahead and select our documents. And again, this is PDFs, but you can also have it be an image or other formats as well. So here we're going to go ahead and be processing these files. This is going to take a little bit of time because we do have a lot of data and we want to validate it and make sure we get as close to 100% confidence as possible. Although sometimes that is not possible because data tends to be a little bit messy. These PDFs you'll see in a little bit. Their formatting is very basic. The debits and credits are not marked necessarily with a minus or a plus or anything like that. So some of the cosmetic errors that we get at the end are just something that we can quickly validate with also the help of the tool. And then once everything looks good to you, we'll go ahead and download all of this information. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up this processing just for the sake of the video, but normally it only takes about a minute or so. Okay, so now we're ready to view the results, and we'll see right away that we're going to get a pop-up with some summary information like the total number of transactions, documents processed, and the confidence score that we get. In this case, an 80% with 5 errors. We're able to drill down and quickly see what are the errors, as I mentioned. In this case, because the debits and credits are not specifically marked, the UI assumes there's a difference because sometimes it may think it counted something as a debit instead of a credit. But if we run the numbers, we realize that the data extracted is actually correct. But this gives us an opportunity to showcase how easy it can be to quickly review and validate the data for our own sake to ensure that we're extracting the correct information into a CSV. Now, there are multiple ways we can access and look at this information, but for me, the easiest is to click on the magnifying glass next to a transaction. This will render open the PDF on this side-by-side view, and then we can just go, if we desire to, go one transaction at a time as it highlights it in this purple color, and then just make sure that the information is correct. Um, this is one of the different methods, but I find it very useful just because it's a straightforward one-to-one comparison that gives me that peace of mind. So in this particular example, I went through all of the different transactions listed, just going one by one and checking to make sure that everything is correct. Once you've gone through the validation and you feel comfortable with the data, we can go ahead and download. In this case, we'll do a CSV, but like I mentioned, there are different file formats. And that is it. Now you have thousands of transactions ready to go, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.